Hello, hello. It is today, the day of days, and we're here to get a lay of the land here. Nope, we're here to check in with spirit, with high frequency, high vibrational, high energy messages. Okay, let's try that again. Hello. We are here today to check in with the high vibrating spirits to see any messages for the collective today. And messages are like messages within messages, right? So because it's for the collective, there could be one message in here, two messages, three messages, whatever works, whatever fits, whatever resonates, and what doesn't, it's for somebody else, right? So let's get into it. Let us pull a rune here. This one. It's a one rune kind of day. And the rune is Dagaz, Dawn, Intuition, and the Light Within. Beautiful. Intuition and the Light Within. We'll take it. I've got all my comfy warms on right now because I was up on the side of a mountain and we got a flat tire. And so we were fixing the tire, changing the tire. And these people pulled over and helped us. And it was awesome, but I got a bit of a chill. So I had to put on my layers when I got home. Take off my outside layers and put on my inside layers. Okay. And yeah, that was the flat tire situation wasn't something that we planned for, but it happened. I called roadside assistance, and before they had a chance to show up, somebody pulled over and helped us, a family. And the guy came out and oh man, he was a rock star. He made it all happen. The tire was stuck and the jack was from 1977. And, oh yeah, it was a whole thing. And then the roadside assistance guy showed up within an hour, which was amazing. Anyways, it was just a really great opportunity to be reminded how, there's good people out there. And yeah, even though you don't have control over things like that happen, you can really control how you respond to those moments, right? So we kept in pretty good spirits and things worked out and we were back on the road cruising again before we even knew it. So it was very good. Okay, this card. Let us see. Freedom. The energy of freedom helps us reach our own freedom. We often search for freedom outside of ourselves, which causes us to feel locked up. Freedom has nothing to do with the circumstances surrounding us. It's a quality that we can find within ourselves. Dance with everything that knocks on your front door. In fact, that short sentence says it all. But why don't we do that? Why does it cost us so much pain to see fun in things? There are many ways to look at the events in our daily lives. How do we view a problem? You might want to replace the word problem with challenge. Do you feel a different vibe now? This proves that the way we approach things determines how we will experience them. Taking the first step is the most important one. Try to live your life this way, and maybe your life will turn into one big festive dance. Wasn't I just talking about that? How you respond. Yeah. And we stayed in pretty good spirits. Even though for a second there we were stuck on the side of the road. Okay, well, I found this cool little box that fits my my garden tarot deck perfectly. It's so perfect. The Queen of Cups is making herself right at home. Okay. So I'm going to give it a little couple shuffles here. Get the juices flowing. So yeah, I mean, you just never know. We interacted with people, and then what was also cool is that the tow truck driver, the roadside assistance guy, recognized the guy that pulled over and helped us, and they had like this, hey, did you go to this school? Where are you from? Like moment, and there's like a facilitation of interactions and connections that, maybe if we were standing on the side of the road and we were grumpy and freaking out, that family wouldn't have stopped to help us, right? And so yeah, in those moments where you have a loss of control, focus on what you can control, and that's your attitude about it, right? And recognize that some things you never know, right? Like I ended up giving the guy my card, or his wife my card, because they had 3 kids in the back, and everybody was just great. The kids were super patient and all that kind of stuff. And so I gave my card and said that I would give them a deal on one of my services that I provide, and they were interested. And so, that who knows what this chain could be, a chain of events, right? That all happened because we got a flat tire where and when we did. And So you just never know. Just never know. Okay. Let's get a few cards here. That's going to confirm this intuition and freedom. Find freedom with your perspective, within your perspective changes. What's going on here? This one? This one? Okay. 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 We got it now? Does that feel right? Let's open it up a bit. There you go. A little bit more. Okay. Reaching a destination. And 5D abundance. Transformation and setting boundaries. Something manifesting behind the scenes. You've got this knight of ready action, but waiting to make the move. Also sentinel, so protection. We'll see. 5 of Swords. Finding the center point and remaining steady, not veering left or right, but maintaining a steady, disciplined trajectory there. We got the Lovers, and we've got the Ace of Wands. New beginnings here, connected to these Lovers. I'm getting this transforming and boundary setting protection for this love. Ancestral blessings. 5D abundance. Things happening behind the scenes and a spark of action. Wands is wind or air element. And so it's about movement, flow. I guess water and air, but movement and flow. Okay, what other cards will help us with this reading about freedom and intuition, transformation, being where we set out to be, right? You made a goal to get to the top of this mountain and you're there. So it's like a achievement, a pinnacle point. Oh, Emperor. Okay. Emperor represents a certain level of self-mastery, and it's the realized masculine energy, right? Knowing what it wants, focused, determined, capable. Okay, what else here? What other cards will help us with this here, this reading? Tell us more about something. About this protection. Why is this love protected? It could be your heart, could be the love that you have to give, especially because of this transformation and the boundary setting. It's like streamlining your love a little bit more, not giving it away willy-nilly or to unreciprocating. And that's not always what it's about, right? Like, it's also about, that Hangman came out, which is about changing your perspective and also taking a breather, right? Hanging out. This Ace of Wands over here. So something new is coming from you coming out of your comfort zone here. Someone coming out of their comfort zone is going to spark a momentum. And I feel like this is what's kind of materializing behind the scenes here. I also feel like keeping a steady course. So it could be something that you're working on behind the scenes, or either it's something that you're doing that you're not aware that you're doing that is creating a momentum, or it's something that you're doing that nobody really knows about necessarily. You haven't told too many people about. And whatever it is, whatever's happening behind the scenes, this maintaining a steady consistency is what I'm getting from that. So this could be a spark of an idea that you had that you've been thinking about. It's been in the background and you've been slowly chipping away at it. You know, it could be a project that you're working on that you do a little bit here, a little bit there. And I think that it's your pathway to this Emperor energy if you're not already holding that Emperor energy. We need more cards here. What else can you tell us? That one. Eight of Cups. So yeah, there's definitely a momentum building. Some emotions connected to the moon here. We're coming around the moon, kind of going into the dark side of the moon. So I'm really getting a sense of something that you're working on that's not something that a lot of people know about is gaining momentum. Okay, because this came out over on this over here. So keep chipping away at it. Keep working on it. Keep steady, right? That's how momentum works, is you just, even if it's, you know, spending 20 minutes a day on it, keep that up. Like a novel, like reading a book, right? You read a page or a chapter or whatever, any amount that you put into it, you're getting that much more into it. And then before you know it, you're done the book. So whichever direction you're heading with this thing, it's going to be a good thing, I think. Well, the message is definitely keep going. And consider how you're looking at things that may come up and stall you out or make you reroute a bit. Keep heading in the direction. Yeah, take your time. Be patient. Be patient. Patience is important here. But you're getting there. I feel like that's here. That's why there's protection here. This is the boon that's coming to you for getting to this place that you've arrived at. You know, this could be work that you have done on healing yourself and transforming, because we do have this transformation with the firm boundary settings and stuff like that. And it's leading to, you know, this could be a healed heart. This could be an opening of your heart where you're more able to love. And this could also be a love, like a partnership. It's definitely love. Love is the theme. And it's protected, whatever it is. So don't feel like you have to rush anything to get there. What's for you will not pass you by. Okay, what else can Spirit wants to use these cards to help with this message? Destiny. And this is also knowing when the time is right to strike. Aha. Yeah, this love is definitely going to connect you to the world somehow. Or maybe you are going to want to scream on top of the world, stand on top of the world and be like, yes, love, however it is for you. Whether you're giving it, you're feeling it, you're going to want to share it with the world. Was that, if I win the lottery, I may not tell everybody, but there will be signs or something like that. Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is movement. This Knight of Cups. He's bringing in the love through the world. So this could be something that's on its way, which is why you just stay firm. Something's on its way to you. It's got to travel across the world to get there, but it's going to get there. This could also represent, if you're not open to having somebody come in and offer you a cup of love here, it could also be once you get to a place of love within yourself, that you're beaming it out across the world, you become a beacon to people who want to celebrate or be a part of it. You know, collaborations, partnerships, business. etc. Yeah, we've got the celebration. So this is like your divine spirit team celebrating the fact that you are able to maintain this disciplined level-headedness, this straight shooter, right? And your momentum and stepping out of your comfort zone. And I think this is what fuels you as an emperor. Like fuels your emperor vibes. Okay, and I also feel like it's also why you're getting this boon here. And then here is introspection and decisive action. So because of the time that you take and the understanding that you have of yourself, your shadow aspects, all the parts of you, you have become this somebody who's able to discern what serves you and what no longer serves you. Right? You're not being distracted left or right by things that don't matter. You're maintaining this trajectory. This could also be like why you were able to reach the top of the mountain, because you didn't take any of those little side roads and get lost. You know, find a pond somewhere and decide to camp out. You just kept your focus on getting to the top and you got there. And so you're being celebrated by your divine spirit team for that. And you've developed a keen ability to discern. So that's great. Where does this go? Maybe that's part of your emperorism. Your emperorism? Isms? Okay, we'll go through one more time with this deck. Anything else wants to come up? Support the messages in this reading so far. This guy? Oh, the devil wants to come out and play. So shadowy, this is also fears and doubts, shadow versions of self. Yeah, I think it's important to acknowledge that, like, they're going to come up, right? Like, this didn't actually flip out. It kind of flipped over, and then I was like, oh, maybe I should check that one out, right? And so entertaining doubts and fears, I think it's okay to a certain point. You know, like if you're looking at a fork in the road and one way looks creepy and the other one looks really inviting, you know, you taking a second and being like, I've got some doubts and some fears going on the left-hand side, but the right seems pretty good. Let's go that way, right? Like there is a time and a place for, we have fears as a safety mechanism. We just have to have it work for us and not against us. So that's how I'm taking that devil card. Okay. Spirit wants to clarify the devil card and give us another one, or clarify any of the messages in this card reading so far. Do it now or forever hold your pieces. Okay. Or just wait to use a different deck. Let's check out this habitat one. I found a miniature deck of cards, like playing cards, and there was 3 packs. And I almost only got the one because I was like, oh, maybe I'll paint them and make my own like mini travel tarot deck. It was a good thing my friend was there with me, because they were like, maybe you want to make a couple. And then they reminded me that it's also, there's only 52 cards in a playing deck, 54 if you count the 2 jokers. But there's 78 in a tarot deck. So it was a good thing I grabbed all 3 of the little mini ones. So yeah, it took me 3 hours because I had to double paint both sides. Yeah. So I did like 108 times 4. 3 hours. But now they're all dry and they're all painted. So I get to create the cover, which I think I'm going to use a stamp. And then I got to hand draw all the freaking cards. So that'll be fun. Okay, here we go. We've got community wrapping around this tree. And they're all looking up. So this is like a support system here on something beautiful. Okay. So I feel like that is your divine spirit team supporting you on your root, supporting your roots. We've got this cabin in the woods here. So take a step out of the grind and rest and relax and rejuvenate. This is that steady, I don't want to call it waiting, temperance, right? Go play in the forest, reconnect with nature, go for a little bike ride. You're not waiting. but you're not doing what you usually do, running the rat race, and you're reconnecting. It's an opportunity to reconnect with self. And this is honoring, right? Anukshuks, I guess they are also like landmarks, symbols, but they're also like an altar symbol, like loved ones, or but it does reference, it's a symbol that somebody was there, and it's like leaving a mark. And I think you do this by reaching this goal here and from transforming. So let's put that here. And then we've got this blue butterfly union here that some people are just going to be in total awe over, and some are not going to be so easily. I don't know. It's kind of threatening, right? Like look at the claws on this guy. And he's got the tongue. He's quick. So I don't know. Is he threatening? I think it's hard to say, but I feel like it's like some people are going to be like woohoo over this union, and some people are going to be like, ugh, maybe I will eat you. So that's definitely lovers in the world here. Then we've got this car in a place where you don't usually see cars like that. So something is traveling, and that could be this knight traveling here. And maybe there's a delay in that travel because of the sword here, and it's very like sentinel stop. So out of protection, it could be weight linked to destiny here and moving through the world, taking a moment. So yeah, read that how it feels right for you in your situation. And let's see, is there any other ones that want to come out here? Okay. And let's get an animal spirit card. Let's not get all the animal spirit cards. I guess we'll take the ones that are up. So we've got oyster and lion over here, and starfish and the rabbit. Okay, well, we'll see what they are about. We've got earth, water, fire, water. I saw rabbits yesterday, and one of them had like bangs. It was so cute. Okay, afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. Ooh, this could be why there's a standstill here. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it, so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemies. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain in others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. Well, that's why we have this devil here, this doubts and fears. So something in this movement here, this stopped movement, because this car is definitely not moving, but it's heading in the same direction as this Knight of Cups. So this could be the Knight's car here. And we've got the Sentinel gardening. He's not gardening, he's guarding. Whatever is happening here, okay. So then the starfish is beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. Wait, where'd that rabbit go? When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. When out of balance, over-explains and talks fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. So here it is. Yes, thank you for that confirmation here. So something is on its way, but it's having a scaredy moment, and so it's having to take a moment. And this is that patience. And this is validating that, take the time you need. It's fine. Okay, and then the starfish energy. The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is, these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? Yeah, so this energy here could also be having doubts and fears. They may be recovering people pleasers, or recovering from, a recent recognition that they care a lot about how they're perceived by others, and maybe recognizing that holds them from their authentic self, and so they have to kick that. But it takes time. This is the momentum here, right? Staying true and not being swayed. I have high hopes for this starfish, that they'll figure it out. I think we've all at some point been in that place. Very, very, like, I don't know, almost held hostage by what other people think. So uplifting and artistic expressive when in balance. Gossip feels empty when out of balance. And to bring into balance, surround yourself with positive friends. Check in. Or take a moment and recenter yourself. Go into your heart. That's where you find your authenticity. And your authenticity doesn't give a dang about what other people think. Right? To be authentic, you have to not. Because there's always going to be somebody who's going to be like, why are you going to do it that way for? And they're usually people who are also avoiding their own authenticity. Okay, I'm excited about this lion here. What's it got to say? Patient, regal, and a complete master. Yes, lion. I think this is what the starfish wants to become. This is lion energy. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. Beautiful. Let's put that up here. Because that's going to connect you to love, either self or otherwise, right? Transformation here. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. That's what we got going on here. Okay, maybe this is up here. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Yes. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof. Yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. And I really feel this is the Emperor vibe here. This lion. Okay, the epitome of peace and strength when it's in balance. Withdrawn or too serious when out of balance. And to bring into balance, daily meditation and friendship. Yeah, the daily meditation, that's recentering, focusing back in, connecting with your heart, your inner self. Yeah, it's turning a rabbit into a lion. We have those moments, and it's important to give ourselves some grace, right? When the fears and doubts kind of turn us into scaredy little rabbits for a second. Take a moment, take a breather, recenter, refocus yourself back as the lion. Okay, and then the oyster, which is water. Oyster, where are you? Oyster, patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this could lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. This is that energy of embracing love and wanting to share it with the world. That's the oyster energy here. So when in balance, it feels blessed, generous, and masterful. When out of balance, it's reluctant, gripping, and clams up, or oysters up. To bring into balance, share something. Share something. Okay, beautiful. We likey. Okay, let's get a couple of these guys. Like, yeah, these ones never want to flip, so we'll just take that one. We'll take that one, that one, that one, that one, and the last one. Because I get crazy with it. Okay, what do we got? Trust. Sorry if that was loud. I have a volume control issue. By having faith that the universe is unfolding perfectly, and so too is my life, I move forward with less fear and doubt. Yes. Yes, rabbit. Yes, devil. Fear and doubts. Trust. Truth. I become aware of my truth when I stop and listen to my inner voice. Then I use it as a guide for my actions and decisions. Yes. Lion and taking a breather to connect. Selflessness. I find true joy in the service of others when I give lovingly and generously with only the other's interest in mind. Okay, that's good. That could be something to do with this because it's about another, but, take what resonates. Stillness. In the midst of chaos, I focus on my breath to cultivate inner calm and realign my body, mind, and spirit. There it is. Yeah. Teaching. Through sharing my knowledge and skills with others, I also learn what I need to know. There's your oyster energy. And when you're coming from a place of wanting to share, it's infused with love. Perception. I know there are infinite ways of looking at things. I open myself to exploring and learning from different points of view. And even getting to where you needed to go, you're getting a different point of view from there. Right? And this could also be like something that you're not seeing. That you can, if you change your perspective, you can. So take that if that resonates. And then breathe. Through the awareness of my breath, I can cross the bridge from stress to stillness. Yes, rabbit. Take a breather. Trust the process. Remove the fears and doubts. Okay. Awesome. Okay, if any angels want to come in and bless our reading with some little angel affirmations, then do it, will you? Do it. Okay, angels. Okay, angels. They're crazy. That's a lot. Okay. Mastership is one of the goals on your path. Boom. There you go, Emperor. In the maze of life, call for God. He will guide you. Breathe. Work is a springboard for the development of consciousness. This is that coming out of your comfort zone and maintaining a momentum. It takes work. Life itself is a surprise. Enjoy. Yes, enjoy. I want to put that up here. Now is time for patience and the willingness to share. What a beautiful confirmation. What else we got? This one. Meditation is an energy of the soul. Explore it. Trust stillness and meditation. Go within. Breathe. Behold the beauty in the vastness of the cosmos. There's that temperance and the 5D abundance on its way. Speak what is true, necessary, and loving. There's truth. Listen to the fine voice of your guardian angels and follow it. Yes, yes, and yes. Harmony grows from a heart knowing it is protected. Maybe, where is this meditation? I feel like this one is here. It's protection. And the heart. Meditation. Harmony. There. This one. Like a cloud, life will pass by. Focus on that which is everlasting. Trust in the great force of life. Children are a promise of the angels, which we should take care of. And close your eyes and listen to the choirs of the angels. So lots of transformations, lots of confirmations on this maintaining a steady path, building the momentum, trusting in your discernment. When you have those moments when you get taken over by fears and doubts, stop, breathe, center, refocus, take a breather, take a pee break, pull over, enjoy the view. And then when you're ready, carry on. Okay? So there's a whole lot of messages in there. There you go. I hope some of those were helpful for you. Reminders, even just to breathe. Take a beat. Don't force something. This the tire that was stuck today and the jack, I was trying to use the jack and it was wearing me out and I just had to stop, walk around, focus on something else for a second, and then come back and do a couple more turns on the jack and then stop, take a breather, walk around, hit the tire a couple times, come back, do the jack, and we got it done, right? So patience. Okay. So there you have it. Whatever you're doing, make it awesome. Love you. Bye.